Hey beautiful soul, namaste. I hope you're doing well. I've got a tarot card reading for you in this video. Take what resonates and leave the rest, okay? The message for this reading is that it is time to take a bow, okay? Because you have outdone yourself, okay? You have exceeded all expectations at this time, okay? The karmic cycles have now ended for you. Karma no longer exists for you. You no longer perceive or believe in karma because you are so deeply anchored in unity consciousness, the 5D, where karma doesn't exist. There is no cause and effect. There is only love. Right? And it's a time for ascension at the moment. Big ascension. Okay? Because you passed the test. You actually passed many, many tests. And what you're experiencing now at this time is one last final walkthrough of your old 3D ego timelines. Okay? They're dissolving because you're so deeply anchored in unity consciousness now, the 5D, that all of your 3D timelines are collapsing. Okay, with the Hanged Man, right? The Hanged Man is telling me that you are an ancient wisdom keeper, okay? And the wisdom was hidden to you for quite some time, for most of your life, and it was hidden in the darkness, wasn't it? You had to plunge yourself into the darkness in order to extract the wisdom that was always within you. You've been through some pretty severe trials and you've come out the other side intact, untouched. Maybe you got a little bit traumatized along the way as you forgot who you were. Now you remember your true self, the divine, which is untouchable, not able to be traumatized, right? And you've come out the other side with this incredible wisdom, which is now serving you and others. And you used a lot of discernment in order to move through those trials and extract that wisdom. Okay, so your level of discernment, right? You're exercising a very highly advanced level of discernment at this time. But you also had to make quite a lot of sacrifices along the way, and Spirit recognizes those sacrifices, and Spirit would like to remind you that the sacrifices that you made along the way have not gone unnoticed. They will not go unchecked. The energy will be reconciled, and those sacrifices will be recognized, okay? Because you pretty much sacrificed everything for the divine. You offered it all to the divine. Such was your deep level of faith, right? And don't think for a second that you're not going to be rewarded for those sacrifices. It's not necessarily rewarded, but there's going to be compensation for you, because giving and receiving are the same thing, okay? So everything that you sacrificed, right, will come back to you in an upgraded version, okay? The deeper that you continue to go into your faith, okay? And your intuition really guided you through this process. So your intuition is also very finely tuned, okay? And there's been a lot of divination around you, within you, without you, all around you. There's been this energy of divination. And you are now a powerful and beautiful tool of divination for others. That's how you are showing up at this time, as a tool of divination. The people who have eyes to see, that is how they see you. The people who see the truth, the people who can read energy, the people who are present, and the people who actually pay attention, they can see that you're a tool for divination. And there's a lot of energy around prophecy at the moment, because what you've been noticing is that the words that you speak are creating your reality. And you can now consciously, right, now that you are deeply plugged into Source, you can consciously speak the words that you desire to create the reality that you desire, your highest timeline. Queen of Pentacles energy, right, is giving me opulence, like wealth, abundance, both physical and non-physical. Okay, a lot of energy around opulence and generosity. Okay, Spirit is bringing you everything you need, right, in this moment. Okay, and there is the energy, there's a lot of generosity. Okay, Spirit is being very generous with you at this time, bringing you everything that you need, and Spirit will continue to amplify this and expand this energy of generosity. There's also security, the energy of security. So you feel very stable and secure and protected in this energy, the energy of the divine, this divine union that you have cultivated deeply within you. And there's the energy of magnificence. All right, everything you do is magnificent. It always has been, but you see that now. You see it really clearly, just how magnificent you are and always have been and always will be, by the way. And there's the energy of liberty as well in this card. The Nine of Wands is telling me that you now have a high level of awareness around enemy attacks, and you have a powerful inner strength so that when you do experience or become aware of enemy attacks, you just handle them boldly and efficiently. They don't faze you like they used to. You simply now attune yourself to the highest possible frequency in the moment, and you let the frequency and the energy reconcile and alchemize all of the energy within your energy field. So high level of awareness around enemy attacks. Okay, you see everything clearly now. You see the truth. You read energy. You know exactly what's going on. You know who is who. You know who's playing which role. You can even see when people switch roles and switch archetypes. Like, you see everything with crystal vision at this time. Okay, and the enemy, you don't even really see the enemy as an enemy anymore. You see it, the enemy, as something that serves you, your soul at the highest level, something that helps to evolve your consciousness, something that is critical in the evolution of your consciousness. So you trust the enemy and you see it clearly, and you know that the divine is always 2 steps ahead of the enemy, and the enemy is there to help you, to push you, to challenge you, to test you, to keep you in alignment. So it's a beautiful relationship that you have with the enemy now, okay? And the enemy can't stop you from fulfilling your destiny, right? They can only delay it, okay? You can see that very clearly now. High Priestess in the reverse is giving me lots of passion, energy, just an enormous, overwhelming, like cup overflowing, lots of passion coming through at this time, and a very deep union with the divine is what you've cultivated, this deep mystical communion with the divine, with all that exists. You are feeling that very deeply within you, within your heart chakra. You have merged with unity consciousness at this time. Right, and you are about to be granted access to everything that was and is and always has been truly yours. Everything that is truly yours, right, you are about to be granted access to everything that has always been truly yours. Right, so continue to trust the present moment and go deeper into your faith. In every moment, right, ask the question, what would love do in this moment? Let love lead the way. Love will never lead you astray. The eagle is significant, right? Keeping that zoomed out perspective, cruising at a high altitude. The eagle says, do the right thing. Little message from the eagle from Bunjil, which is the indigenous name for the eagle. Star Maiden says rest. Rest is very sacred at this time. Don't be afraid to rest. Look after yourself. Regulate your nervous system. But just being really still is a powerful way to take yourself to that place of balance. A lot of Libra energy coming through. And King Neptune is just reminding us that with these new energies, we are sensitive beings, right? So there's a high level of sensitivity that we are all experiencing at this time as well. So protect your energy, look after yourself, rest, be still, be with the divine, and be in faith. I love you. I pray that resonates. Let me know in the comments. Have a great day.